here in Lyon. Twisted Minds, number 2 out of the Middle East, North Africa. Team Secret, the number 2 out of South America, going head-to-head at the Rocket League World Championship.
Well, previously, Johnny, I would say this is the battle of the second seeds, but at the moment, Team Secret seem to have other ideas. We will see in Game 1, brought to you by Progressive, what transpires on the pitch.
Yeah, and Rally, when FURIA fell short, Team Secret were there to pick up the pieces again on Esports World Cup, and FURIA already falling short. I guess Team Secret now know, well, it's our turn again to save South America's pride, and they're up against a tough team while they try to do it.
Twisted Minds, who have had some fantastic moments so far this season. Everybody thinks about that reverse sweep against Karmine, Corp and Raleigh, but they've had so much more to offer. A clear second seed over in Mina. They've taken wins against Falcons as well on the way, and you can see why when the passing is this clean. Great start from TM.
And that might have been the fastest we've just got scored on fist bump I've ever seen from Team Secret there. I know something you're not a massive fan of, Cole.
The sad fist bump.
The sad fist bump. The immediate sad fist bump.
And
no
yet
delay.
every coach seems to think it makes sense. So every coach is probably right, and I'm probably wrong.
Double fake there, double half flip there from Twisted Minds. Just leave the ball middle. Seen a lot more teams try to do this, especially with leads. Just making it into midfield play. Twisted Minds have got to prove that they are back, that they are at the level that we expect them to be at after a very disappointing Esports World Cup, losing out to Spacestation. Oh my goodness, it's credited to Output 2-0, but this one absolutely flying into the net. I think it might have come off an orange car as well. Let's have a look at this. Yeah, it didn't. Oh, it's blue trail, then orange. KV1 had no idea what's going on.
Poor old KV1, when your luck's not in, it's not in early doors in this game number 1. It's certainly far from that. A couple of wins away from making it to the next round. Both these teams have got extra lives, of course, in the upper quarterfinal.
Ooh.
Good follow-up there from Motta. Couldn't quite get the finish, and then it's put above the goal there from Swift. So a good couple of looks there from Team Secret, but not enough to get them on the scoreboard just yet. Twisted Minds that remain 2 to the good. They'll be expecting to get into the later stages of this event, so will Team Secret. Now pushes to the side for Atomic, rises there for the pass back, finds him. It's a little bit high on that occasion, just avoids the block. Napo has a flip reset though. That's the last thing you want to see if you're Team Secret. And here's why! Such manipulation of the ball.
Well, no, Rise might have put that a bit too high, but of course, with the Twisted Minds star player behind him, he's got full control pretty much no matter what pace you pass the ball to him with. They have come out absolutely swinging here. 3-0, just over a minute gone.
So looking at the Twisted Minds of RLCS majors as opposed to the Esports World Cup, as you mentioned, where they did disappoint. And so they're reeling from that loss to Spacestation Gaming. But now they're here, and if they do well at the World Championships, all that will be forgotten. Atomic up against Swift. Atomic misses out on it though, so now Poe can race Motta. Good couple of touches there from Motta. Great play, lovely touch for the assist, and KV1 finishes.
Oh yeah, some happy fist bumps from Team Secret before too far into the game. That's some great speed. Also, really good awareness there to notice that the ball was in fact just going to bounce favorably mid, so there wasn't any need to adjust from Motta, just to let the ball do the work there. They're on the board early, still a long way to go.
Quality goal though as well though, that play from Motta. There's a little touch of genius there, that second touch. Now here he is again, he's looking hot with that flip reset. Almost gets it over the top of Rise, but Rise does what he does for Twisted Minds. Gets in the way and stops an attack brewing before it begins. Naupo will have enough boost to clear this one away. Actually, he misses it. That's all good there from Naupo. The Mechanical Maestro. Expect him to make those mistakes, and Team Secret didn't expect him to do so. They went gambling on it, which you can forgive, bearing in mind the quality that Naupo possesses. Swift gets the Atomic, and oh wow, just the demo is rude.
Well, look at the timing. That's coming off the ceiling. Watch Naupo. Wave dash landing, demo Swift. Motta can't see a thing there in the net. That's coming. That shot's coming through the smoke quickly. Just when they thought they had the ball clear, it goes right back on target.
Twisted Minds looking more than back to their best at the moment. This is a thrilling performance so far in the opening couple of minutes of this first game. Surprising to see they've already 5 goals scored, but we still have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. So plenty of time still for Team Secret if they can get on top of things, but so far it's Twisted Minds running rings around them as Naupo takes a touch onto the backboard, has a teammate following up, does he almost. Swift gets in the way, and another huge demo. Naupo's got a couple of demos, but they've been well timed, not forcing it. Oh, and then the demo turns into a pass as well. The Twisted Minds brutally utilizing the aggressive plays here against Team Secret, and they're struggling defensively to deal with TM.
I mean, some of these passes from Twisted Minds, they're just trying to catch each other in stride. They're not even slowing it down. They're going full pace, full power. And it seems to be working wonderfully against Team Secret, who are known for their defensive capabilities, but they've not had time to react to any of the plays that are coming at them. For Rise and Atomic, this is brilliant, because if they can just play this style, just boom the ball around, you know Naupo's going to do good things. So it looks like that's a miss, though. And Twisted Minds, you know, for all their offensive prowess, have had gaps at the back. It's the star player as well. It's Naupo on the backboard. He's missed that one, and Atomic could not react in time.
Yeah, a couple of misses from the backboard from Naupo, so maybe Team Secret have identified a little bit of a weakness. I'm sure Naupo will recover, but somewhat shaky defensively for all his brilliance in attack so far. And the Saudi Arabian, Swift up against Rise. Rise pumps it forwards. Goes there to slow this one down, goes over Motta, but KV1 is there waiting for him. And suddenly, after that mistake,
look at this
scoreboard, and you think this could be Team Secret's game still if KV1 could have just made one more touch. The attack will continue. Motta nearly gets it past Twisted Minds. They're going to have to dig a little bit deep, because it does seem the flurry of goals has slowed down right now for Twisted Minds. And there's another for Team Secret, who are far from out of this one.
But Twisted Minds, they're so eager to attack, they're so eager to get forward that they're leaving themselves vulnerable at the back. Atomic getting tripped up there, no one back. That's the second time in a row now. But they've had a late rotation back. Last time it was on the backboard, now towards the net. Well, it's a goal bonanza here in game one, because there's still so long to go, and Team Secret really did a good job staying with Twisted Minds in this one.
Yeah, so the last couple of events that Twisted Minds are one of my favorite teams to watch in all of Rocket League. Matches like this are why. Always on the attack, but there can be mistakes defensively. Here's Swift trying to force one more for Team Secret. They can come back in this one. What a statement that would be. What a confidence booster it would be in this series as well. KV1 has a shooting chance. Has to go for the double. Gets the angle nearly. Naupo pushes it forwards to Rise. And Twisted Minds have to slow this ball down, but still they don't have control. Motta gets a couple of touches. Naupo sends it long. Rise lets it go past him. Almost dribbles it past. A minute remaining now. Team Secret only one behind.
It's a nice back pass by KV1. Swift takes over. Really starting to pile on the pressure here at Team Secret. Every time Twisted Minds get rid of it, it's fired right back into their end of the pitch. Now some time for their star player Naupo. He loses control though. That's rare to see from him. Leaving an opening for the first challenge to land is not something that's normal when he's on the ball.
KV1 can only get Naupo again. This is something Team Secret have to avoid. They do not want him to have clear control of it. Swift leaves it for a teammate, but that's too far away from all of them. No one from Team Secret really demanded that ball. Rise to the back wall. Motta clears as far as he can. The 50-50 from Naupo is good, and Rise was hoping that boost would spawn, but doesn't. But all this is decent for Twisted Minds. They've seen the game away well after conceding their third. Well, they make the one mistake that Team Secret need. Rise still has control of it. Twisted Minds hoping these few seconds are going to trickle away as soon as possible. Are Team Secret going to be able to get one more opportunity? No, they...
Scrim that he just edited the score to look more favorable. So yeah, they're a dangerous scrim team. They're really starting to show their true colors. Look at this kickoff strats kick things off. 1-0 in 2 seconds. So I guess that confirms it. Momentum's very much with the South Americans.
And they continue to build upon it. Lovely kickoff there. They read the fake from Twisted Minds. Didn't fall for it at all. And Motta was on hand. I mean, he was the star man in that first game, in my opinion, as well. It was that double touch that he made in the corner that really got Team Secret going. Reminded them they were in this. They're more than capable of defeating Twisted Minds. Here comes Swift, trying to put upon it even more. Motta has a chance, and it is Motta again. What a start.
I mean, what a response to Twisted Minds' aggression. They are firing back with all the same level of speed, all the aggression that South America's been known for over the years. This could turn into an absolute banger of a series. Do Twisted Minds have a response now?
Motta slows it down. Team Secret want this ball to stay under their control, and that's exactly what Motta is bringing. An MVP performance so far from him. Swift, though, gets a lovely catch, has the reset as well. If he can just force that one into the far corner, it bounces awkwardly. Twisted Minds had no idea what was happening with that ball. And it was Rise, as it so often is, that was the player that caught it on his roof and just to calm down to everybody. Oh, that's another shooting chance there. It's Motta again. What a hat-trick within a minute.
This is outrageous. It was Twisted Minds in game one. Now it's Team Secret in game two. Air dribble bump pass. Rise slammed out the way. The shot coming in quickly. Team Secret's team plays prove it to be the difference.
Now Motta as well at the end of all of this, orchestrating this huge lead so far for Team Secret. And Rise and his fellow Twisted Minds are struggling to deal with them. What they will think is they scored 4 against them in game one. Can they repeat the trick and win this game? And they've still got pretty much all the game to play. But Team Secret are hungry for more. Mota, another great touch, almost over Rise. What I'd say as well is, I've barely said Atomic's name, I've not really said Nalpo's name in this second game. Rise is the only player who's really been interrupting Team Secret in any way, and that has to change because the creativity they are showing is immense.
That pinch shot target there, team pinch from Team Secret hitting the post. Like, wow, what a performance. Twisted Minds clearly thought they could just come into this match and blitz Team Secret, play at their top speed, play as mechanically and as fast as possible, and the Team Secret wouldn't be able to answer. They're going to have a hard time answering that pass. Rise mid to Naupo, that's their first goal. And it was a double commit that left Mota stranded. And Rise did well there. Noticing where Mota was, he could really only defend the backboard in the goal, could not cover the mid pass.
After getting a boost steal as well there, Rise, so he was doing all sorts of work just from his positioning. And the 50-50 found its way towards him. He wasn't going to make any mistakes. Naupo on the scoreboard. Only a couple of goals in it now. Mota would love to get that one back to 3 straight away, but Rise again is the player that reads it for Twisted Minds. I'll be intrigued to see the touch statistics because Rise surely is top of that for Twisted. Mota on the other side. What a game he's having. Chain dashing his way around. Look at that. Mechanics. Absolute brilliance. You think he's still going for this entire play. He's still causing trouble for Twisted Minds. Look how much he's forced it towards Swift. Will this be a chance now for KV1?
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm bringing that back towards Mota's chain dashing.
There is no way that this has just happened. It's Atomic getting bumped backwards into doubling an own goal. I mean, he didn't really have many options there. He's in real life full tilted back into his chair. Probably can't believe what's just happened. That's a pull shot own goal, and it's 4-1 Team Secret.
It's an interesting moment in the series as well. I mean, that's something that Atomic's going to have to get over very quickly, and that's where you turn to his teammates and you wonder if they're going to have a laugh about it, if they're going to make a joke about it, or if they're going to allow themselves to be annoyed about it. Either is fine, as long as it's productive, as long as it works for Atomic, because you don't want to see him retreat into his shell. You know what Atomic is capable of. Naupo almost gets it over the top of KV1. It's a good save from KV1. Boosts on the goal line. Swift tries to link it to the forward player. It's Mota again, searching for more. Desperate. Who actually got the 4th goal? Was it Mota again? Oh, I was
KV1
shoots.
I don't actually remember who got credit to it. I was looking at Atomic, so I didn't even see who got the goal credit. But yeah, Mota's just been on fire with his shooting in this match, and the movement is clearly there for Team Secret as well. They are definitely fast enough to match Twisted Minds, one of the fastest teams in the game. A team who have used their speed and their aggression all year long to cause problems for some of the best teams in the world. And when you can chain dash like Team Secret can, you can create speed out of nowhere. Swift having to dive back and deny another chance. There's still 2 minutes for Twisted Minds. If they can get a goal here, they're very much still in this.
Atomic prods it into the far corner. Now pose up, but can't beat KV1. And now they have the lead again. KV1 is becoming more and more important for Team Secret. His positioning on the goal line has been perfect up to this point, making some key saves with very little boost. Twisted Minds are trying to steal it. Rise is always nipping around them, trying to get what should be theirs. And Naupo does have control. 90 seconds, 3 goals needed, 1 every 30. Atomic has to get one going now, but again, it's met. KV1 at the near post. Forces Rise. It's a great challenge there from Rise. Naupo shoots. Mota with the save this time. It's been a perfect game of Rocket League from Mota.
Just everywhere the Twisted Minds don't want him to be, and they're holding on to the lead with really not a lot of time left for Twisted Minds. And, you know, if they had a timeout available, which they don't, I think they'd seriously consider using it here, because this has been a real tilter of a game with the own goal completely accidental and out of control. The clear momentum that Team Secret have got between the end of Game 1 and the entirety of Game 2. Can Mota get another one? He just goes near post instead of shooting. That does give Twisted Minds a chance to counter-attack. Good save again. KV1 knocking the ball to the back corner. 4 saves for KV1. Key touches at important moments in this second game, and it is looking like Team Secret are going to have enough just to bat the ball around until the timer reaches 0. Twisted Minds looking blunted over here on Forbidden Temple. And all those goals that were there on Game 1 have more than dried up. Team Secret, they're looking like a supreme team at the moment. You know, it seems like the pressure of being arguably Brazil's #1 at the moment isn't making them struggle more. They're stepping up to it. They're loving it. They're loving the opportunity. Yeah, they definitely are thriving in this new identity of Sam's biggest hope, Sam's last hope, perhaps. With the elimination of Made in Brazil yesterday, they've got on their team now who's just behind the scenes helping them out. So Yeah, when you've got all these characters from South America all combining with 3 talented players, the likes of KV1, Mota, and Swift, the success makes sense.
Well, they'll have to build upon it further here in this series against Twisted Minds, who have plenty of room to improve, but at the start of Game 3, they're doing even more defending. Team Secret forcing the issue from the off once more. The difference between this game and Forbidden Temple is that Twisted Minds actually survived this time and almost via some brilliance from Naopo turn it right back around on them. There's a good bump there from Rise. Twisted Minds upping the pace here in Game 3 after surviving the initial onslaught. Now they have their turn. Naopo goes to the bump.
Oh,
Atomic's
so
coming in. And if Atomic comes online, that would be huge for Twisted.
Look at how Naupo's protected the ball here, giving KV1 zero access to it. He actually bumped KV1 into Swift, so he's taken out the whole defense there. Single-handedly left it wide open for his teammate, and Twisted Minds have an early lead.
Rise apologized to the fans in Saudi Arabia after their performance at the Esports World Cup. Now he and Twisted Minds would love to give them all something to celebrate back in Saudi Arabia. Swift to the ceiling. Mota almost gets in, and Mota does get in there via a demo. Rise is doing his best to get out, but can't do it, and Mota cannot be stopped.
It was Swift with the ceiling pitch downwards, and look at that from Mota. He just ignores the ball, gets the demo, and the defender turns around and scores it. Absolutely genius with the physical plays off the ball. Mota and Team Secret have responded in kind there. It was Twisted Minds who were demoing and bumping in Game 1. Everything that Twisted Minds have done, Team Secret have said, that's fine. We're happy to do that as well. We're happy to play your game. We're just going to do it better than you.
By my count in my head, the 14th goal of this series so far. So hopefully we'll see a few more slam into the back of the net in this game. So I'm certainly enjoying what I'm seeing as Swift goes high, but he's met there, tackled there by Naopo. He wants to be the front foot forward player for Twisted Minds. Atomic gets onto the back wall where Mota was already waiting. Gets as far as Swift. Swift can't get past Naopo, and it definitely seems in this game, Johnny, that Twisted Minds are going for raw pace even more than usual. They're trying to blitz Team Secret, and to their credit, Team Secret aren't falling for it so far.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what kind of adaptations they've made. I mean, we're seeing plenty of Naopo on the ball, which is always a good thing for the team. Well, they're definitely trying to get behind the ball a lot more. They're not trying to hard clear it as much as they did in Game 1, not going for just power shots. There's a lot more air dribbling into 50s, a lot more dribbling into 50s. So Twisted Minds aiming for control. After, well, it makes sense after losing control of the series, and they've still not regained control of the series. Swift puts the top bins over Atomic's head.
Yeah, all of that close control was there undoing. Atomic assumed that Naopo would get a better 50-50 than that, but he was heavy dunked. And the communications weren't there for Twisted Minds. Swift does the rest. It's a smart finish, a smart read, a smart play there, but that's a good kickoff win there from Twisted Minds. Rise tries to just prod it past Swift, but can't do it. And Team Secret stepping up further and further.
What can Twisted Minds do? Here they come on the counter-attack. Rise with the double. Denied monstrously by Swift. He's actually put that on target the other way. Atomic scrambling back to try and keep it out with KV1 harassing him. It's end-to-end stuff as Twisted Minds desperately search for an equalizer.
Rise is up against Mota. Rise has the boost advantage. How's his first touch? It's not bad at all. And Swift read it again. Team Secret's challenge game has been excellent so far in this third game. Twisted Minds have had their moments, but Team Secret have stood tall when they've happened. Swift helps that one along. Can Naopo get back in time? Yes, he can. It's more ingenuity from Team Secret. That was rolling over their own goal line. Naopo has to do everything he can to get that ball away. He's got 20 boosts. Wants to stay behind the ball as much as possible. Gets a challenge that goes towards his own goal. Atomic was alert. Twisted Minds find themselves behind yet again in this series. There's a couple of misses there. Swift and Rise racing for the ball. Twisted Minds unable to get real control of it. Team Secret having it all their own way. Mota almost beats Atomic, but Atomic makes a nice touch out wide to Rise.
He finds Rise, who's looking to find any kind of way through this midfield, but everywhere they look, there's a Team Secret defender. Atomic now with a ceiling approach. He manages to demo Mota on his landing, but the ball keeps on going in the back corner. Every time it's safely into the back corner for Team Secret. They're wasting so much time here. They're not giving Twisted Minds anything for free.
Mota has to avoid Rise. Almost falls for it, but Rise going to get half a touch down towards Naopo, who bullies his way through. Can he do one more big 50-50? Not yet, because Mota did recover and snap back at Naopo's heels. Swift for Rise. Rise is the player yet again that's most likely to go for these aerial 50-50s and try and put Team Secret back on the back foot, but they're not falling for it for now. Rise at the near post. Clears it long, and then he's taken out for his troubles again. Team Secret continuing to disrespect Twisted Minds, and I get the impression Twisted Minds are getting frustrated, going for more pace, going for more bumps and more demos, but Team Secret even more solid defensively in response.
Well, they're just handling everything Twisted Minds throw at them. Look at how they challenge as a team. It's never one. It's always one challenge and then another one, and then if you get past both those, there's a third. But that's the mistouch. Mota has to react quickly to get back to the ball that he lost. He does more than that. He sends it long, almost gets a rebound on target. Atomic now with 30 seconds to go, dribbling down the middle, low 50. Team Secret, they're just not falling for any of the tricks.
Oh, nearly again. Swift, an all-important touch. Atomic has a pass. It's Nalpo. Now instead it's Rise, actually. Nalpo is up as well. Rise gets the double. KV1 to the side. Atomic can't even steal the boost. Team Secret with 10 seconds left are still sending Twisted Minds back. Nalpo is able to get this next touch. KV1 takes the boost in the center. Rise is desperate for the ball in the middle, screaming for it. It falls to Atomic in the end, but the angle isn't there, and Team Secret will go within.
If we just look at their progression throughout all these events, suddenly these results are no longer unusual. When they're beating Ultimates, when they're beating Gentlemates, we thought that might be their peak, but no, they're continuing to get even more impressive results, and they're scoring one in 5 seconds. I think this is the third game in a row they've scored immediately.
And you can hear the reaction as well. Team Secret really put something behind that one. It meant something.
And yeah, Naupo, he knew that he was closer to the ball. He thought that they were going to respect him and just let him have it. But of course, that's not what Team Secret are going to do. They see you behind the ball looking to catch it. They're challenging, and they're not going to hold back in these half chances. You've got to just play the ball in a safer position than that.
And even in that little moment there, from the next kickoff, Twisted Minds had a big opportunity. Team Secret, there were 2 of them going for the ball. Then they had to pinch it to safety. And yet again, their decisions on their own goal line defensively have been correct. Pretty much every opportunity, every time they've had to make one of those choices. Again, KV1, he waits. He pushes it high. He gives his teammates a chance to chase it. And eventually, with the boost that they've got, he's able to get it away for good. Twisted Minds. And let's go back to the drawing board time after time, and that's a good win there. There's a good race. Rise can't get the next touch either. Swift makes it 2.
It's just unbelievable. Little air dribble bump pass there from KV1. Mota turns around, puts it on the goal line. Swift is there. The full team's involved again, and Twisted Minds simply cannot keep up with Team Secret.
Right now, they are looking out of ideas, Twisted Minds. Team Secret have been pulling the rug up from underneath them every time they've come forwards. They need a hero, Twisted Minds. Rise is trying to be him. There's one of his trademark fakes. Then he gets a flip into a flip reset, and Atomic was there. Rise pulls the strings. Atomic gets the finish.
Well, he flipped into a reset here, so they're still looking at him. They think he might be going for that again, but he's calling fake. Atomic comes in and puts it on target. And you can see Rise has been vocal when Team Secret has scored. Now when Twisted Minds scored, he's got a lot to say, as he often has throughout his Rocket League career, trying to get the team to start the comeback, something that they've been known for this year, particularly against Karmine Corp in Rally. They need to seriously get going soon, and they're in a 1v2 here. Mota flicks it over to make it 3-1.
What a series Mota has had, and that may well be the icing on the cake. Look at this, the flick, perfection into the corner. And Nalpo, the 1v1 master himself, cannot stop that. Atomic rolls his eyes. It's all you can do when Team Secret are playing this well.
I mean, they've just really had so many confused looks, Twisted Minds. They probably can't believe what's happening right now, because obviously Team Secret are a solid team, but they are playing. They're playing on a different level.
It's more than solid at the moment. I think that's what we're seeing from Team Secret. They are becoming so much more than solid. They have to be solid here. Nalpo's dancing in the skies. Mota isn't even bothered.
He won the 1v1 at both ends. Well, it was maybe a 2v1 at the other end, but still, he won the 1v2 coming back at him. Stopping the air dribble and keeping control as well. This is, I think, the best we've seen from them. Left in and out of his own net. They don't know he's there. Mota with the ball.
Huge swing.
Yeah, try seeing that one coming. 4-1. Twisted Minds have got no answer.
You talk about good decision-making, Swift! What on earth is this goal? In the highest level of 3v3. Setting yourself up like a freestyler using the ramp. Then a little bit of a turtle action in the center.
But it looks like he's just trolling them, but that's the only way he can get to the ball with a dodge intact. He had no boost. He wanted momentum. Had to keep driving forward. I mean, it's a genius solution. to the position he was presented with. Twisted Minds still have a lot of time. We keep saying this, they've got time to come back, but really this comeback does not look likely.
It doesn't at all, no. Team Secret look way too solid defensively. They are reading everything. They've got a pre-copy of the big book of Twisted Minds attacks.
Okay.
But finally, Twisted Minds get themselves back on the score sheet. And Johnny, were you saying there was lots of time?
Oh, there is a lot of time.
There is, exactly.
There's definitely a lot of time.
Exactly.
Always making them go for one more shot, though. There's been some great saves from Team Secret all series long. That was another good stop on a pre-jump. But yeah, there's half the game to go. Twisted Minds obviously have the offensive firepower to make this happen. I'm more worried about the fact that they concede again, potentially. They could easily concede one or two more, but here comes Naipo the other way. KV1 just going to let him hit the ball into him. That's into the middle.
Oh, that had no boost.
No one's there. Yeah, Atomic didn't want to commit with both his teammates that far forward.
Mota, big 50-50 onto the back wall, and it's almost missed by Atomic. He actually got a perfect touch, to be fair to him. Doesn't get the next one. Team Secret, a couple of minutes away from another huge victory in their repertoire. Atomic takes out Swift, but it won't change things too much. Mota races Atomic and beats him, and that falls to Swift, who'd respawn in the perfect place. Touch from Nalpo is down to Rise. Twisted Minds.
Great pass.
Get something going.
Little blind drop down pass there from KV1. A drive challenge in the back corner from Mota. I mean, it's just textbook Rocket League all over the pitch from Team Secret. Twisted Minds still looking for a way through that midfield wall. Mota cuts rotation, pops the ball up to KV1. Look how many times they're winning the ball back and getting it towards teammates. Minute and 30 to go. Twisted Minds still down by 2.
Atomic can't go anywhere apart from solo play there. Rise was falling and Nalpo was behind him. They have to get men in front of the ball. We need some demos here from Twisted Minds. Team Secret, too strong defensively at the moment. Rise has a flip reset. He waits for it. Nalpo's coming in, but again, it just doesn't quite happen there for Rise and for Twisted Minds. Team Secret in the correct place at the correct time. Swift's reversing his way forward. He might turn this into a goal. He does turn this into a goal.
It's a half-flip interception by Swift.
They're psychic.
They thought he was out of position, but he's baited them in. He's made it 5. Team Secret have counter-attacked brilliantly. They've challenged outrageously well. Might need to work on that fist bump tech there, but
no, the slow motion made it cool. Well. Made it look deliberate.
Paper.
KV1 with the ceiling pinch. Team Secret, whenever they've been under any sort of threat, have pulled out the most remarkable, mechanical, creative plays defensively. And then attack as well, their decision-making hasn't been much worse. 6-2, and they're still roaring after every goal.
I mean, it's just brilliant. Mind game into mid-pass. They've been better in every aspect here. Since the second half of Game 1, Team Secret have completely blown Twisted Minds out of the water.
It's like they conceded 4, then started playing Rocket League.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, that's your head start, good luck.
I'm almost more impressed that they started off losing, and then they've just taken it to another level. I mean, Twisted Minds at this point, they know that this one's about as far gone as it can be. They're trying to just get anything going, so if they concede again, doesn't really make a difference, but wow, what a performance from Team Secret to play their best Rocket League we've ever seen from them.
Oh, yeah.
At the World Championship. I mean, what a time to produce this level.
I mean, they got, what was it, top 6 in Raleigh, and they're still building on from then. I mean, that's a good time, by the way. You're asking me at the start of this series about the sad fist bump. That's a good time for a sad fist bump. You can see the third, you're 6-3. I was like, yeah, fair enough.
Oh, they've put a great case in for the sad fist bumps today.
That's a good point, actually.
One of the quickest sad fist bump teams I've ever seen. The ball's barely exploded in their net, and they're already halfway to it, but wow. What a show we just witnessed from Team Secret. This really did have everything. A lot of teams need to honestly take notes of how they challenged as a team this match because they shut down Twisted Minds over and over again. They didn't do it as individuals. They did it as a team. They did it as Team Secret.
That's right. We got Mata down here, and man, you were just barely containing a smile. Let it out, man. That was a huge win. You guys have been looking so good. You're on such a great climb right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's an awesome experience, you know. I never ever dreamed to be somewhere like this, so I'm just so happy I can't stop smiling.
Yeah, don't stop smiling, man, because that's going to carry you through. That good energy and that confidence in your team is going to be massive. Let's talk about this Rise, because looking at the last 2 events, you know, through Raleigh and EWC, you've been impressing a lot of people. Have you been impressing yourselves, or is this something you've expected from you and your team for a while?
Yeah, of course. I mean, we also have been very impressed, but it's something we also expected. You know, we've been training hard for a long time, and we knew this time would come. It's a matter of time and consistency.
Right.
And we knew it would come sometime, and it arrived.
Hey, this is a good time for it to arrive. You're in the World Championships right now. Obviously, still in groups, still a ways to go. You got to keep locked in. But it honestly has been, you've been playing real well. I'm kind of wondering if you guys are replacing, in most people's minds, the FURIA as like the best from South America, because they're having a rough time. I think they just got 3-0'd by a Wildcard, I believe. So does that add any pressure to you guys, knowing that, eyes are on you now?
Of course not. I think we knew our team was very good. I mean, FURIA is a very good team. It's not normal for them to get swept like that, but we know they have some issues. But no, there's no pressure at all. I think our team is more than capable of being the top one from the region if we need. So we're here for it.
That's awesome. Now, I guess for you guys, you want to ride this high, this feel good moment. Do you allow that to happen? Do you take time to celebrate how well you guys are doing? Or is it right back to grinding and working hard again?
I'm not gonna lie, we do take some time, but not a lot.
That's good.
We know that the job's not done, not even near being done. Our dream is to lift that trophy, so we gotta work hard for it.
Hey, keep the dream alive, man, because you guys are looking so good. He said it, the job's not done, and he's right. World Championships are still ongoing. So many more games to go through today, tomorrow, the next. Crowd is joining us soon, but up next, NIP, NRG.